At one of my favourite tracks, Sonoma, in the Subaru this time, using the standard iRacing fixed set. So common sense as always, be extreme left, coming to the line. Now coming up here, I use this curb on the left as a reference. This is sort of a start of braking point or a start to try and angle in to the first turn. Brake a little bit in a straight line because I want to turn in late here, but when I do turn, I will turn in very aggressively on the dirt, because what I'm wanting to do is to keep my front wheels on the white line as far around this turn as I can. There's the very, very aggressive turn in. Just missing the sausage. Then just trying to play with the throttle and gas and the brake to just make sure that I'm staying as close to or on that line as I can. Just fell off it a bit there, but still close enough that it's good. Because there is a part at the end here where you want to push a little bit wide, and that's sort of, you want to be able to cut in just past this sausage here. Much more than this, and you can get a slowdown in here, so this is about the maximum that you want to do. And then you want to straighten up so as the right hand side of the car is just over the white line. If 50% or more of the car is on this side of the white line, you will get a slowdown. So it's walking a tightrope, and that's roughly where you want to be. That is the maximum you can get away with. And then even though it's very early, I'm sort of using somewhere in here as a reference to turn in. Wanting to clip the sausage. And again, if you're taking much more than this, that will be a slowdown, but this is fine. And this is the faster way to do it. And once I've cleared that, it's about setting up for this corner up here. And trying to enter this as straight as you can, so as you can drive straight through that cutout of the wall there. Full gas once you're on the concrete. And then here, I'm looking to use the yellow line where it starts to turn as my braking reference. Hard braking. Again, the walls move nicely, so you can cut that corner a little bit. As soon as you're around it, back to full throttle, as close as you can to this set of tyres. And then up here, my reference is the change in colour here, or the end of the catch fence. Most of the braking done in a straight line, small bit of trail, and as soon as I've found the apex, then get back into the throttle. Slight brake, then full throttle. And if you can get over to this left-hand side after the jump, there is a few hundredths to be gained over there. Run down to the line. So from the cockpit, looking for the curb, some braking, down to fifth, then just when you get to the dirt, really throw it in. Try and grab hold of the curb, get it to drag you around. You can see it did start to pull me around, so you could give it more gas. It'll take a lot of trial and error to get this part right. You're wanting to stay right down there. And starting to play with the brake a bit more here, so as you can just cut this little part here and try and keep the right hand side of the car on or over the white line. Again, a lot of trial and error to see what is and what isn't a slowdown. Throw it in here, throw it in hard. Not really braking, but just using throttle control to keep the car in tight, but enough forward momentum. Just a gentle flick back and just braking. Try and line up with this area. And once you can sight it and you're not going to hit the wall, then gas out of there and on the road back to 100%. Braking hard when you get to the yellow line. Down to third. Keep braking while turning. And as soon as you sight the exit, bang on the accelerator again. Just about clip the tyres for the end of the catch fence. Braking just before that. Then accelerate on apex. Straight up to fifth. Bring the nose down a touch and then full throttle. Try to find this little bit of grip over here and have a good fast run to the line. And fast speed from in the cockpit. Right, hope that was of use to some of you. Any questions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.